to give you some background on the students I teach. 90% of the students I teach receive free or reduced lunch. 90% of the students I teach are minority students. And 50% of the students I teach receive special education services in mathematics. The students in my classes deemed our class the Math Hood, with the slogan, "We be killin' them problems." I hope that you enjoy this presentation, and hopefully it will shed some light on the practices that occur in my classroom. And one more thing. Remember, follow the rules and no one gets hurt. In the Math Hood, we never travel without our paper, pencils, calculators, or any other materials that may help us solve problems. If we're not prepared, the problems will get us. If we are prepared, we take care of the problems. Remember, never travel in the Math Hood unprepared. Rule 1. Know what you're working with. I use the Georgia State Standards MM1 G3. Students will discover, prove, and apply properties of triangles, quadrilaterals, and other polygons. Students will determine the sum of interior and exterior angles in a polygon. In other words, students will have to calculate the sum of interior and exterior angles of regular polygons, calculate one interior angle of a regular polygon, determine the number of sides of a regular polygon given its interior angle sum, and calculate one exterior angle of a regular polygon. I also use the following Michigan Educational Technology Standards: Creativity and Innovation, Research and Information Fluency, Critical Thinking, Problem Solving, and Decision Making. Rule 2. Know what to expect. Both groups will be focusing on non-linguistic representation and collaboration, which are strategies I found in the book Using Technology with Classroom Instruction That Works. Group A is my technology group, and they were allowed to watch videos from Brightstorm.com and use MathOpenRef.com to find examples to create a PowerPoint demonstrating how to find interior and exterior angles of polygons. They were allowed to work with a partner and had to present the material in class. Group B, my non-technology group, took notes over each objective in a classroom setting. They were also allowed to use a textbook to find examples, but this group had to create a poster instead of a PowerPoint to explain how to find interior and exterior angles of polygons. They were also allowed to work with a partner and had to present their material in class. I began each class by giving the students the following pretest. This pretest determines students' prior knowledge of calculating interior and exterior angles of various polygons. In red are the answers to the pretest. Of course, the students did not have access to the answers prior to this exam. Pretest results. Both Class A, Technology Group, and Class B, Non-Technology Group, scored a 0 as a class on this exam. This did not surprise me because the students did not have any prior knowledge of how to find the interior and exterior angles of polygons. Group A, the Technology Group, was given a PowerPoint assignment. Students had to create a PowerPoint that will explain to another student how to find interior and exterior angles of regular polygons. Below is a checkoff sheet of the information students had to include on their PowerPoints. They were told, remember to be creative and include pictures of polygons. Also, you must cite at least one additional website you use to help you create your PowerPoint. I also included the resources that they should be using from class. The technology group was given a PowerPoint rubric so that they would understand the expectations I was looking for on their PowerPoints. They were graded on the sequencing of information, the accuracy of their content, how well they cooperated in a group, the effectiveness of their project, use of graphics, and then formatting issues with PowerPoint. Group B, the non-technology group, was given a poster assignment. Students had to create a poster that would explain to another student how to find interior and exterior angles of regular polygons. Below is their checkoff sheet of things they had to include in their poster. Students were reminded to be creative and include pictures of polygons. They were also allowed to use their notes and textbooks as references when creating their posters. The poster group was also given a rubric. Students were graded on graphics and relevancy, required elements, content accuracy, attractiveness, and knowledge gained, as well as cooperation. Very similar to the PowerPoint group. Rule 3. Put your money where your mouth is. I will now discuss post-test results. The technology group class average was a 67, which is a huge improvement from the 0 they began with. This class usually struggles tremendously when learning new content. I'm extremely encouraged about their test average when using technology to help improve the lesson. Group B, the non-technology group, had a class average of a 52, which is an improvement from the 0 they held before. However, it is not as high as I would have hoped. Group B, you see, was my higher achieving students, and without the use of technology, it seems that they did not enjoy learning their lesson very much. I ended each lesson by having the students complete a survey. The technology class completed their survey online. They felt that working with a partner was most important, followed by creating the PowerPoint itself. Overall, students rather enjoyed this activity, and it shows with their test scores. You can find the link to the survey below. Group B, the non-technology group, also took a survey. They completed the survey using paper and pencil, and then I had to compile the results by hand, which took a lot longer. This group also felt that working with a partner was the most enjoyable part of the project, followed by creating the poster itself. Rule 4. It's not over until Mrs. Heaton says it's over. I would like for you to look at the pictures below. Who do you think looks happier? According to my students, they enjoyed working together on the PowerPoint the best. Technology definitely helped improve student achievement. Group A received a 67 on the post-test on average, while Group B received a 52 on average. And this is outstanding, especially since Group A was my lower achieving class. They usually score much lower than Group B. I found it very interesting that the students really enjoyed creating the PowerPoint, and the presentations I received were outstanding. Group B, the poster makers, I constantly had to keep them on task. I was all the time focused on stop talking, turn around, get to work. Whereas in the technology group, they were focused. I received questions such as, how do you add this? How do you make this happen? Never once did they stop to ask me what the content was telling them, because they could simply continue to click on the videos. Whereas Group B had to stop and ask because maybe they didn't write everything down they needed to in their notes. And if they missed part of the lecture, there was no way really for them to catch up without coming to ask me first. I definitely see the benefit of using technology in the classroom. I hope that you have enjoyed my presentation.